Happy Saturday. Hello, my babies. Do you miss me? Because first of all, I miss my home. Second of all, I miss yapping and I miss my time alone, let's say. I had so much fun. Like, you have no idea. It's like, I'm still, by the way, so stoned. And I'm about to try some of the goodies that I got from there. Unfortunately, we did not go to Copenhagen. It was not on the plan. Like, we thought about it. There was no much time. Also, at the same time, I have another vacation very soon at the end of the month. So anyways, I would probably go to Copenhagen, whether it's with my friend or alone, because I really want to go. And I want to see one of my friends there. If you remember the group that I met the last time, and they were so nice. They were like amazing people, and they were actually texting me for like maybe 2 months ago to visit, and I was like, yeah, for sure, very soon. So yeah, probably I will go at the end of the month. And I arrived today, by the way. I came back, it was like 11 in the morning. I had to adjust a little bit, and I unpacked for the first time. It's been a long time since every time I travel I come back, the suitcase stay like 2 to 3 days minimum before I open it. But today, I think because it wasn't so much stuff, and I did not buy much stuff from there. Like, I thought probably I would buy some, pieces or some kind of outfit, like, at least. But I did not see anything that I really liked. And oh my god, my voice is gone because we laughed so much. It's crazy. I will tell you about it. So, as I was saying, we had so much fun. Like, we laughed so hard. Although my friend, she does not smoke, by the way. She does not use it in any type of way, let's say. Like, her body rejected. So yeah, but it was like so much fun. It was crazy. And of course, definitely I met a few interesting people. I had a conversation. I mean, if you know, you know. If you have been to Amsterdam before, it's crazy. It's like one of my favorite cities ever, whether I'm traveling with someone or solo, because I do that often. You can literally engage with anyone very easy, in a very chill way, let's say. People are super friendly, you know that. Everyone is like really chilling, except of course the bikers. Just be careful. And yeah, it was really good times. Definitely I will repeat that very soon. I'm thinking of, when it's summer, probably in July. I would love to go there again. I can go for like a weekend, but I prefer next time to go for like 4 to 5 nights, because Amsterdam in the summer, they have a lot of activities that you cannot do it in just 2 days. You need like at least 5 days to 1 week, and it's all super fun. And some of actually these activities are not really located inside Amsterdam, it's like around it, but it's worth it for me. So yeah, definitely will visit again in summer. Weather would be so nice. And actually there's like something I really wanna do, which is the smoker's boat. I feel like it's so amazing, especially in summer, like hearing the water under the sun and smoking and just floating. It's so beautiful, and especially that everyone around you is having like the same vibes. So yeah, it's one of the things that I want to visit in summer. Enough of that today. I have something new, let's say. So my friend, she knows about my podcast, and she was suggesting for me to start talking more, like not in a serious way, but saying more things that I can do with my voice. As she say, I have a beautiful voice, and thank you for that, bestie. I love you. So she recommended that I start talking or saying some poems, and I'm like, I think I can do that. Or she recommended that I start saying some kind of story, like telling stories. And I feel like it's a great idea. Probably I can do that because I like that I always do or talk about something different, because I feel like it's so boring if my content was only about something specific, It is boring. And I like to share more, and I like to make people relax and chill more, because life should be more beautiful. Life should be more whimsical, as they say. So I am one of those people who will give you this type of experience. So she picked up some poems for me, and she sent it to me, and I'm going to read it for you. We are going to put some kind of beautiful music. I'm not sure if this one is suitable. Oh no, I don't think so. I feel like for a poem, it has to be like something classic. I don't know why. So let's set the mood, and then let's start with the first poem. And you have to grab your drink, your snack, your water, your cup of tea, coffee, whatever it is, your cigarette if you're a smoker, and listen to me. But first, should I give you an update about the person that I went on a date with, or should I leave it at the end? Another thing is that I feel like right now I'm going back again to that era in my life where I was going out on dates with not like multiple people, but like 2 persons or 3 persons. Of course, I do not sleep with them. I do not kiss all of them. It's like right now I am stick to the last guy, and I have a new date, which is very interesting because you won't believe it. So this person, I know him since before he knows me, and we met in one of my jobs, let's say, where I was in my most depressed, horrible era of my life, and he came to me actually. And by the way, he is an actor and he is a singer. I think he's famous in his country where he comes from because at the job, like, people were talking, and even like my colleagues, the one who hates me, and I don't like them because guess what? I swear to you, they ganged up on me until I got fired. At that job, I stayed only 1 month. And to be honest, it wasn't worth it. I was actually studying at the same time I was waitering. So I was just a waitress. And so this actor came in, and right away, like, he started to flirt, but like in a very polite way. It was so hot that day. I remember it was August 2023, and he was not alone. I'm not gonna say he was with whom. And he was like, well, my name is this and that. And I was like, oh, okay, well, nice to meet you. And I really don't know you. And he was like, oh, well, I was acting in that TV show. And I was like, which one? And then he said the name, and I was like, I never heard of it. And I swear to you, I know this sounds like a type of movie, but this type of things or this type of situations, it happens to me a lot. Not because I am something wow. Well, I like to think that I am for sure, but I feel like I'm a person who always attract, positive, let's say, situations, and I meet different people. And at the same time, I'm a person who travels a lot, so like I have a high chance to meet a lot of different people from around the world. So yeah. But anyways, at that time, when he introduced himself and everything, and I did, of course, and I was telling him, like, I just moved to the city because it was literally my second week and I just got the job, and I was so exhausted and tired and I hated it, and yeah, it was really awful. So we exchanged Instagram, and he actually gave me his phone number. I did not text him, I DM'd him, and I was like, hello, this is me, and this is my account. So yeah, and he was very polite, he was so nice, he was very interested, and I thought that, like, when you have this idea about actors, I mean, I don't think he's like super famous that I would have known him, but if you Google him, you will find him right away. But I guess, like, in general, for me, I thought that I have this idea, which is of course wrong, and I changed it. I changed my mind about it. That most of people who deal with fame, let's say, they have a certain attitude, which is not a good one. And as a waitress, he treated me like crazy, like crazy nice, and literally I was like walking inside of the restaurant, and he was like walking behind me, like, and he was continuing talking to me, and it was like really, really nice. And he is very lovely. He's very hot, by the way. He's very, very hot. I wouldn't say he's my type. He is actually my type. But I really hope that he does not listen to this. He's just not really tall, you know? And for me, I'm a tall girl. Like, I'm 170. Actually, I'm 172. Oh my god, I forgot. I am 172. So I need a guy who is at least 185, you know? And this person, I think he is like 176, I guess, or something like that. Or 77, something like below 80. But that's fine. I mean, I'm not that shallow. Maybe I was actually back in 2023. Because I think, I was back then a different person. As I explained, I was going through depression and a lot of changes. And so we talked. He does not, of course, live in the same city, but he visits a lot, like per year, minimum 2 to 3 times. No, actually more, I guess, 6 times. And I think he also have some kind of business here, so that's why. And what happened is how I ended up going on a date with him, and it's gonna be very soon. I will keep you updated. Is that I was scrolling through my DMs, okay, and I saw him, okay, and then I was like, I don't think I need to speak to this person anymore, so I'm gonna just remove him. But then I saw that he already texted me something, and I just reacted to it, okay? And then, I don't know, I had something inside of me told me, like, look, I'm gonna just wait a few hours. If he said anything, I'm gonna keep him, because I don't like to keep people that they're just to watch me, you know? Although even my stories, it's like always for my close friends, but still, like, they are following me. And he actually replied, and he was like, hey, is this, and then he wrote my name, and I was like, oh, that's cute. He still remembers my name, although we did not even go on a date. And I was like, oh, so you still remember? And then he was like, how can I forget? And I was like, exactly what? And he was like, your eyes, because the first thing that he said to me when he saw me, which is, I get a lot of compliments to my eyes, which is I love so much, but sometimes I feel like, especially if it comes from a man, a male, a stranger, it's like more like he's just trying so much, you know, or just being cliche. And he, of course, complimented my eyes the first time, and he mentioned it this time, and I was like, okay, well, he was like, how are you, how have you been? I was like, good, and that. And then he was like, look, don't say anything about this, but I will be in your city next week. Please, let's have dinner or coffee or whatever suits you, but let's just meet. And I was like, okay, this time I think mentally I am able to be more open and go out on a date with another person, especially that this person showed me respect and showed me appreciation, because he was like very nice and kind to me, and he's still interested, of course, above all of that. So why not, right? As they say. Let's go smoke this baddie, and then I will be back, and I will continue updating you about a lot of things, and of course entertain you with those beautiful poems. So stay tuned. Okay, I am back again. Let me just give you a small tiny other update, which is about my first main date, which is with the last person that I met. We are going again, and I feel good about it. You know, I am right now not actually worried or, you know, thinking about that I am meeting two guys at the same month, let's say, because I know that I'm going on these 2 dates to drink something, eat something, get to know each other more, have good conversations, have good memories, and experience different people. You know, this is what I like. A lot of my dates, let's say, I feel like I experience people like very differently, and thankfully so far in a very beautiful way. Not all of them for sure, because some of them, they had a lot of red flags, a lot of bad habits, or they had some kind of bad inside of them, you know what I mean? But overall, it's just part of my journey. I find it that meeting souls or meeting entities to get to know them, because they reflect a lot of things about you. So I take my dating life right now as part of my spiritual journey, part of my growth, part of my path, let's say. So that's why I feel good about it. I take it in a very positive way. And you know what's the beauty about it? Is that I got my spark back again, even better, because literally today I was texting with my best friend, because she knows, of course, we keep each other updated. And I was telling her, like, what should I wear? You know, it's been a long time since I had this very girly, not nervous, but joyful, playful energy again, back to life, where I am excited to meet someone, not because this person is someone or like that. No, I'm excited to meet both of them, actually. And I can't wait, because the first person, I already went on a date with him, and I really like him, and I can't wait to spend more time with him. And the second person, I've always been a little bit interested, not too much, to be honest. I will be completely honest with you. I was not really interested. That's why when we started to talk, it did not last. You know, I literally ghosted him and left him on red, and for years, and then suddenly I react to the last thing that he said a couple of years ago, and then he right away reply. It gives me a reason that this person is very interested and very respectful, because I don't like it when a man is acting like he's the prize, or like he is the one above, or he have the control. No, it's always been the way that the feminine should feel, and you should just be there for it. It's like you should be soft with her and handle her and give it a try as much as you want it. So I feel like this person, he really much want to see me, and he showed it. So I'm giving him a chance, of course, and this chance is me giving him like a very good time, let's say, a good date, and I will see what's going to happen, because as I know that he is single since we met the first time at the restaurant. Which is so crazy, because I still did not tell him that I got fired, and I think we have a lot to catch up with, and of course I will keep you updated next week for sure. But let's go back to the poems for like 5 minutes, relaxing for you, or maybe 10 minutes if you would like. If you're interested, I will make it 10 minutes. Let's make this post more than half an hour, and I hope that you will enjoy it. Hello again. Are you ready? Because we are done with my life update, and now it's your time to enjoy this podcast. First of all, let's talk about those poems. Basically, they are about love. What is a better feeling than love in this universe? I don't think there is a better feeling than that. And of course, I am talking about love in general when it comes to loving yourself, loving your friend, your family, your pet, your lover, your colleagues, whatever it is, the person that you love. It's just the feeling of loving someone. Sometimes love isn't just sweet. Sometimes it is actually a physical ache, as they say. These focus on that restless, thirsty kind of missing someone that you really love, where distance feels like a fever. So it's not about poems that you are in a very happy relationship right now. No, it's more about missing someone, whether this someone is alive or not, but basically you are just in a distance. So let's start with the first one. The first one, it's called The Thirst. It says, I am a desert waiting for your rain, tracing the ghost of your name. The distance isn't a gap, it's a physical pain, a hollow in my chest that you used to, where I am a lovesick a lovesick for the salt of your skin, starved for the heat of your breath on my neck. The walls are closing. The patience is thin. I am a storm-tossed ship, and you are the wreck. How about we take a break from the first one? Wow, I am very touched by myself. I will get back to you. I love love so much. It's crazy. I am a lover girl. I do. I never thought I was a lover girl because I am a baddie all my life, literally. But I am a softie from the inside. So let's continue to poem number 2. This one, it's called The Stubborn Ache. Here we go. I am too proud to beg the miles to move, yet I am bent double by the weight of your ghost. I've memorized every curve of your voice. The thing I need most, the thing I have lost. It's a stubborn, that kind of agony. The vigil I keep, refusing to settle for anything less than your touch. I carry you into the trenches of sleep, where I still want too much, and I still love too much. We go to number 3. Number 3, called Short, Sharp. I am hungry for a version of today that includes you. My skin has a memory, and it's currently starving for yours. I am tired of being brave about the distance. Today, I just wanted it to hurt until you are here to stop it. And that's about the poems for today. Right now, we are jumping to another experience or another entertainment, let's say. So I need you to focus with me because it's basically about a scene, and I need you to try to visualize this scene where I will describe it for you, and then I will tell you about the scenario between her and him. So the stage is split. On one side, her sitting in a room that lit only by a desk lamp. The room is very dark. The colors are brown and green, a little bit of red. She's wearing a dress. You can't really see her, but you can just see the way that her body looks, her hair and her shadow. On the other side, him standing by the window, overlooking into the view where is this dark city. They don't really look at each other. They're not facing each other, actually. He is wearing a gray pants, a white shirt, a vest, because he just came back from work late. It was a dark, rainy day, a little bit depressing, let's say. She was sitting there thinking, and then she started to talk. She said, "The distance is not a map, it's a needle, and your absence is the thread that follows everywhere, every room I walk through, every word I speak is stitched with you, with the color of your eyes, with the color of your ghost." How is that possible? How is that possible? Him, he looked at her. He looked back away, and he said, "I look for you in the corners of the ceiling. The air here is heavy, thick, with the things that I didn't say, that I didn't express. The silence isn't just quiet. It's a low humming that is killing me slowly. The sound of a heart beating against a wall. It cannot break through. I wish I would have said something." She replies, "My skin is a map of where you aren't. There is a bruise on my soul, the exact shape of your name. I am a house that has forgotten the sound of its own front door opening." He replies to her, "The bed is a cliffside now. I sleep on the edge, as if leaving space for the shadow of you. I am hungry for a gravity that only you can provide. The weight of your hand, the anchor of your breath is taking me away, is reviving me in every way." She replies back to him, "They say distance makes the heart grow, but they didn't tell me it grows like a weed, choking the light, tangling itself around the memory of how you smelled of the rain and the wood smoke, and how your lips were just the anchor to my pain." He replies to her, "Wait, let me drink something. Sorry for that." He replies to her, "We are 2 points held together by a wire pulled so tight it sings. It vibrates in my chest, a constant aching frequency. I am hunted by a person who is still alive 3,000 miles away. She says to him, "Come back, not for the beauty of it, but to stop the hunting." He replies back to her, "Come back before the silence becomes the only thing I know." And then the light fades slowly on both sides of them, her side and his side, until only the sound of a clock ticking remains. And maybe we can end it with this music as well, but I like to keep it going. So I hope you liked this new experience, let's say. It's beautiful that we think of love. It's beautiful that we try to relive it. It's beautiful that we feel love as well, you know. One of the things that I love to do, which is not because I am in a state of falling in love, no, because I just love love, is watching a lot of romantic movies, you know. It really softens your heart. It really makes you give it another try. It makes you experience a lot of good things because you are full of life, full of feelings, you are emotional. And when you are consuming things that you're watching and listening to, which is talking about love and romance, it creates this beautiful emotion inside of you. So yeah, take advantage of that. You are still alive. You should be full of love, especially if you are healthy and you're just feeling sad or you're just a sad person. Don't do that to yourself, because you know deep down that you deserve the best of the best when it comes to love. Thank you so much for your time. I will keep you, of course, updated about my dating life, the excitement of it. I am going to definitely write a movie or a series about it because it's worth it. And I think I will be the main character. I mean, acting, of course, as me, myself. You know, like that guy who created the dead deer or baby deer or something like that. Baby deer, not the dead deer. But in his story it was a little bit traumatizing. No, mine is going to give a lot more mix between Sex and the City, I guess, but that was, of course, if we're going to bring my past life, for sure. But right now, I think I am giving some kind of rom-comedy series, you know, short one. It can be also, well, not dramatic. Yeah, romantic, just romantic, very romantic. So, thank you again for your time. I wish you a beautiful day. I am so proud of you. No matter how you are feeling today, I am giving you a credit for showing up for yourself, for waking up, for deciding to live again, to try again, to survive again. And here you are, almost at the end of the day, and you made it. So I am very proud of you. Take care of yourself. Try to do something that you love today, and enjoy it. Enjoy your life. Enjoy that you are alive. I love you. Take care of yourself and enjoy the last few seconds of this beautiful music.